Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Taking on a team from the Pac-12, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. The quarterback keeps it on the option. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking deep here. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UNLV. They strike first in this national title bout. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the height, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Eastern Michigan, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Defense with more pre-snap movement. Looking to throw in the first play of this championship game. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there. Maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball's in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Eagles, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now they call a run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Inside the 30. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Second down after that completion. He's looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing is
breaks loose at the
defense kind of the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Pitches to the back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And looking to throw now on first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Catch made on the sidelines is enough to move the sticks. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UNLV. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Great job here by the linebacker, taking advantage of that pressure by his own defense. They got to that quarterback. In fact, he was hit as he was releasing the ball. Ball's in the air, and the linebacker recognizes to be able to make that play and takes it to the house for the touchdown.
Eastern Michigan, 14.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. And this national championship game is now dead even. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Look out, room to run here. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Great move in the open field. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
That's the first down and more. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. He keeps it, testing the left side. Putting toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
28, Eastern Michigan, 21.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. There's contact on the throw. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback. And you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Back to throw again. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. The conference championship on the line, Kurt, and you can tell with this intensity of the game, dead even.
Everything that you do in the off-season, winter conditioning, spring ball, those hot dog days of summer two-a-days, all the way through the season, and it all comes down to this. These teams are leaving everything out on this field. Both want it desperately to win this championship.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Sacked, dropped at the 3. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. They'll run the option. been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Looking for a man. And they heave it deep downfield. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. Got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking with a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This whip kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. One more play before they head to the locker room. And they'll use the ground game here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Michigan's offense is back out there now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And we're going to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? He's back to throw again on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
First and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to chuck it again. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Quick throw to the left. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Breaks into the open. The 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, UNLV. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum change.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Eagles offense on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back through a pick 6 in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Look there, he steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Eagles, to put them on top now.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Here comes the UNLV offense back out there. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be
looking to make a big play downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year. He was not going to squander this chance.
It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And read out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tight route.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. This one goes nowhere. Why can't he get back to the line of scrimmage?
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, they keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They'll try to run it with the option. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there, and the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a comeback.
Another big game by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They'll come up in us a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. Add 6 more points to the total.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down to the 16, looking better off moving into the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Keeper for the first down and more. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Booker, Eastern Michigan has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Can he get there on the ground? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
As the first down is still going. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Rebels. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Here's the handoff. Will not be brought down, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Eagles.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
42.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking for a man deep down the middle. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First team goal to try to run it in. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense moving back backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Oh, and they stop him short of the goal line. He didn't make it.
Boy, Chris, you just know down by a couple possessions late in this game, they had to be able to deliver here on this 4th down to give themselves a shot. By not getting the 1st down, this one feels like it's over.
Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. It's quarterback sneak. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's a quarterback sneak. Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone.
Well, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the 1st down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the 1st down.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go, national championship game, 4th quarter, 1-possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Chewing clock with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game home just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here we go. A national championship is so close. close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Yeah, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? They'll hand it off. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play?
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? It's a keeper to the right. Touchdown, Rebels. A huge play here in the ultimate game.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. The kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Throw now on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at this stage of the game. The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! What a catch by the sophomore. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the UNLV Rebels.